Okay, today I have a little, kind of an unboxing, even though it's already open and stuff. Kind of like a little mini review unboxing kind of thing of the PS Vita, which I got over this past weekend. I have the Madden 13 bundle. It was the exact same price as the regular PS Vita, and this is the Wi-Fi only model, because I really wasn't going to pay for the 3G. But yeah, so here we go. I got this as a, it was a birthday and confirmation combined present, and from my parents. And I didn't just get this, I got some other stuff that I'll show you. But here we go. This is already open. I kind of just threw everything in the box except for one thing because I couldn't fit it in there. But here we go. When you open the box, you'll get another box over here. And you just pull down this tab and open up. And here we have what is inside. So right here, there are two little quick start guides. One's in Spanish, one's in English. And there will be the PS Vita. And it will be in a nice little thingy. And then also in the box you get, I'll just put this over here, you'll get a USB cord. This actually comes out of here. So you get this little box, the other wire to plug it in. So just, I'm kind of just going over this stuff, but take that, and of course you plug it into your outlet, and then you also get, which is nice, it includes a USB cord, so you can hook this up to your computer and get your music and whatever else you want on here, pictures. You plug that into there, and I like this a lot more than the PSP charger. You simply just stick it to the bottom. The PSP one was kind of annoying. The wires were different thicknesses, and it's stuck into like the side and stuff. This is just nice. It goes right in the middle, and it's perfectly fine. It's a nice little box, and it fits in nicely. So you'll get the orange light. Should go on in a second, yeah. When it is recording, I mean not recording, charging, and yeah. So let's go through the rest of the content. So we have the quick start guides. You'll get your 6 AR cards and like a little AR, instruction thing. So you get your 6 AR cards, which is pretty cool, by the way. I find that really cool. And you get a little advertisement. Oh, that was something else I got. Little advertisement and the full manual, which I have not opened or read yet. So there is the contents of the box. I think the AR cards are actually under here, but I just keep them out of this case because there's no need to have them in here. And I'll keep this in here too. So that is what you get inside. And also, since I have the bundle, if you get like the Black Ops or Assassin's Creed bundle, which some of you might get, you'll get like this little plastic thing with the game in it. I have Madden 13. I haven't even played it yet. I just basically got it because it was cheaper. Or not cheaper, but the same price. Also, what I got was the 8 GB memory card that you saw, which is in my PS Vita right now. I'll turn this on in a second. And 2 games, Unit 13 and Mod Nation Racers Road Trip. I really haven't played much of this yet, and of course Madden 13. But I've played no Madden 13, none of it. I've played little Mod Nation Racers. I really just haven't got a chance to play it because I've been so absorbed into Unit 13, which I personally love. Some people were complaining about it. It didn't get the greatest reviews, and some in Game Informer didn't get the greatest review. Other people were kind of just complaining that there's no real story. I personally loved it. I'm loving it, but I think it's fantastic so far. It's like, what people were complaining about really was there's no story. It was kind of just like individual missions. You just do the mission, and there's not really like a storyline. But I kind of like that about that, where it's just I think there's 36 missions and some like high value targets and like some daily challenges and stuff you could do. But I personally like the fact that it was just individual missions. I could just kind of pick and choose which one I want to do. Some are stealth, some are kind of like a run and gun kind of thing. Other ones are elite missions where you don't get regenerating health. So it's a lot of fun things. Some of them are pretty challenging, and will take you a good amount of time to get through it. And Mod Nation Racer is really cool. I played like a little bit of it. Played around with the track creator, which is really cool. And made myself like a little Mod Nation Racer and a cart. So let's get on with the Vita system here. I'm actually going to not put on... I also purchased this case which has the 2 games in it. And these, I need to get a separate thing to hold these games. So I put these in here, and they got stuck, and I had to, like, almost destroyed the whole case to get them out. But this is a really nice... I highly recommend this case. It's the Nerf PDP case or something. It's like... at GameStop, mine was like 18. You probably get it on Amazon for like 13 or something. But it's a really nice case. I personally, some of the reviews were kind of negative, but because it didn't cover any of the front. But you know, I thought it's a great case. Honestly, it has a really nice feel to it. It's not too clunky. It's a little bulky, but it's not like too bad. But the bulk, you get in, you know, a nice texture here, and it feels really nice and pretty grippy. And also, this little thing covers up the back touchpad, so you don't have to worry about bumping into that when you don't want to. Which was one of my biggest complaints, or not really complaints, but yeah, kind of a complaint about the PS Vita. And then you kind of just pull this little tab down. Everything on here is pretty snug, but let me just get this down. There we go. Pull that down, and it reveals the back touchpad. And there. So, and it also holds 3 games, and I need to get these into a different case so they don't get stuck again. So that's that. I'm going to take this off for the little review kind of. So far I have not had any problems with the PS Vita. See, like I said, pretty snug now, but I haven't had, so basically no problems, no complaints, other than that back touchpad area, which I'll get into in a little bit. So, come on, there we go. And I'm also going to be ordering, I need to get like the screen protectors on, and some other things like that. So, let's get into the system. Here we go. On the front, you have, of course, the 2 analog sticks, and I was also concerned about all the buttons being too small. They're fine. You get used to it really quick. The analog sticks feel really good. They have a nice texture to them because they have the nice little rubber on them, and they're very smooth and feel fantastic. These 2 buttons have a nice click to them, nice response. Those are good, and all of these other buttons have also great response to them. And the D-pad is really nice. It is all connected, so it just makes it a lot easier to, you know, quickly use the D-pad. And also, these buttons all feel great. I was worried about, like I said, all the buttons being too small. They really aren't, and they feel great. And the whole system feels great in the hand. It's surprisingly light considering the size of it. It's not too big, but it has a good size to it. It looks really nice though. And I would definitely be excited for maybe different colors of the system. Maybe a silver, maybe a white, maybe even like a red or something. Do some special editions, but that is in the future. And also you have your 2 triggers, whatever you want to call them. Triggers, bumpers, L and R buttons up here, which also feel great as usual. And up here we have a power button, a volume, 2 volume buttons with a volume up and down, which resemble the iPhone 4 kind of, in my opinion. Almost the same size, if not the same, and they have like the little shiny reflective to them. And over here where it says PS Vita, you open this up, and you could stick in your game cartridge. Pretty small game cartridge, which is nice. No more bulky UMDs. And over here is some sort of accessory port. I'm guessing that it might be something to like connect to your TV or something like that. Like some component cables or something like that. But I really don't know. I don't think there's any accessory that fits into that yet, but that is my guess. And also we have I think it's a 1.3 megapixel. I'm not 100% sure. It might say it on the box. Let's see. I don't really know, but either way, camera. The quality's not superb, but it will get the job done for any of the AR games and things like that. And also, it doesn't take, the picture quality is not too bad. It's just a little washed out. It doesn't look the greatest. So that's the front. Of course, you have the speakers and your 5-inch OLED screen. I think it's 5-inch. It was right around the 5-inch area. And by the way, also one thing I've noticed is the screen feels really, really silky and soft. From what the guy at GameStop was telling me when I was talking about cases, he said that it's either Gorilla Glass or something resembling Gorilla Glass, so it won't break, or it's difficult to break, just like on the MacBooks. But I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So should be pretty sturdy. It does feel really nice though. And here we go to the back. We have, of course, the rear touchpad and the rear camera. And that's really all there is on the back. This was my major complaint with this. You could see here there's like these two little areas. I guess this is to put your fingers there, assuming. But when you hold it, if you hold it like they're kind of designing it to hold, it's not very comfortable. Really, the way I found comfortable to play, well, I used to always hold my PSP. My fingers would be all over this back area. But now, obviously, you can't do that. But with this, I really kind of just found it comfortable. I'm in an awkward position, but really kind of just, I would tend to have my fingers kind of just all curled up on the bottom like so, and that's kind of how I would hold it. But of course with the Nerf case, I don't have to worry about that. I can kind of just hold it however I like. I don't know what that noise was. But yeah, let's power this thing up. You have to hold the start button for a good like 5 seconds before it will power up. Get all this stuff while this powers up. Alrighty, so here we go. We have your nice lock screen. I have a nice background here. It's a Resident Evil 6 one, but it just looked cool. And yeah, but you peel this away, which is I really liked all the peeling and stuff. The interface is really nice on his, and of course you have your on this, and of course you have your clock right there. So let's peel that away. And here we go. The startup. So we have some nice background music playing. One little tip here: to mute the system, you don't have like a mute button. Hold down the 2 volume buttons, and you'll see it's muted. And also, if you want to adjust the brightness at any time, just hold down the PlayStation button, and you'll get this little thing up here. So, a few little tips there. Just lower the volume. Alright, so here we go. Here is the interface. Really, really love the interface on this. I could just sit here all day, just flicking the icons around and stuff. Really nice. They have a nice little kind of just motion to them. They bobble a little bit. They really just look fantastic, and of course the screen is very vibrant and all that. I'm gonna change around my camera angle here so you can kind of see from more of a first-person view. I have mine organized. All my games here. These are all. This will be like secondary game page. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. All right, so. Secondary game page, and also this has my minis and my PSP games on it, even though I only have one because I only downloaded like one PSP game. But I'm probably too close to the camera. So that's that, and then here I have all my demos, and this is kind of like near friends, trophies, etc. Media stuff, photos, music, videos, whatever, and all like the option kind of things. I'm not liking this. So that's how I have mine organized. Of course, you can do however you want. You basically just hold down on an icon. Oh, like that. Hold down on an icon, and it'll bring this up, and you can change the background, like so, and move around icons. So, now let's get into a few of the immediate features. Of course, you have Welcome Park, which is kind of just a little tutorial thing, and also kind of somewhat of a game. Honestly, I think it's a little bit of a game. It's kind of cool. There's some cool stuff in there. And then you have Remote Play for playing with your PS3. There's a few games that do the cross-play kind of thing, but not too many yet. Hopefully there'll be some in the future. Even though I don't have a PS3, for all you PS3 users, that would be great. And of course you have your settings here. You can do all your different things in there related to network and PlayStation Network, all that stuff. Content Manager, which allows you to easily manage your content on here, and also transfer data from your PC. And finally, the PlayStation Store. Over here, we have like a GPS kind of thing, which I haven't even tried out yet because I don't have 3G, so there's not really a need. I downloaded the YouTube, Facebook, Netflix, and Skype app, and Music Unlimited. You get a 60-day free trial of that, and it's actually a really nice kind of thing. And I'm actually looking into, I'm considering purchasing, like actually subscribing to it, because it really is. They have like literally every single song you could possibly want, like even songs you wouldn't think they would have. I've searched up very strange songs and have found all of them. So they have a huge library of music. And of course your web browser, videos, photos, and music. Here we have the party. So if you're in like some sort of party, you can do that. Connecting to PlayStation Network. I really don't have like any friends on my friends list because none of my friends have a PS Vita or a PS3. So, you know, it's basically just like that. Friends list, near, trophies, and group messaging. So we'll go into near here just quickly to show you this. Actually, it's probably going to show my address, so I'm not going to do that. Basically, it just shows you all the players within, I think it's about 5 kilometers radius of you, so that have their Vitas on and are playing something, or just have it on. And then we have the demos, which I'm not going to go through because those change a lot. I just kind of download like every demo and play through it. And by the way, I have an 8 GB memory card. Oh, I forgot to go over that. Headphone slot, charging slot, and the memory card goes in here. And you're not supposed to like take it out while it's on. I don't know. It's kind of strange, but I think I got everything. All right, so finally the games, and also up here, if you tap up here, you have like a little list of like recent things and stuff where your downloads will go, or like when you're downloading something, you could check the status by hitting that. And yeah, so that is the interface. Now let's get into some gameplay of some games here. So far, right now I have a few tables on Zen Pinball 2, which is really a great game. The game's free, but you have to buy the tables. So usually they'll table packs, which are maybe, you know, $10, and you'll get a few tables, like 5 tables or something to play on. It's a pretty cool game. It's really creative and different. There's some other pinball games, but Madden 13 haven't played. TOM Blitz, I'm kind of confused as to what this is. It seems like it's some sort of puzzle game. I've yet to play a lot of it. I played like a teeny bit, but it seems pretty cool. It was a free game, and there's also some you could purchase. It seems almost like a Facebook game or something like that, where you could purchase like, you know, additional things or something, or like one of like the Zynga games for like iPhone or iPod or whatever. So this is it was kind of just seems like Bejeweled or whatever. The I think it's Bejeweled that this is resembling. This video is very, very long. Sorry about that, but cool. So this is it's very different. I don't really know what exactly. So I guess like you buy scratch cards. It's kind of strange. I want to go into the PlayStation Network store because I really like the way they laid it out. It's really nice on the Vita. But yeah, so you could buy add-on content for this and stuff. So that's kind of what they're kind of relying to make their money on the fact that you will purchase stuff. So if you just hit play, I kind of just go through this a little bit. It's basically just like I said, like Bejeweled. You just kind of slide on the touchscreen to make pairs of 3. And you can click to activate frenzy mode. I don't really know where you do that because I wasn't paying attention to that little thing. Alright, right there. There. So you can see it's basically like a Bejeweled. I guess it's a decent. Collecting crystals activates the point multiplier. The more crystals collect, the more points you earn. So yeah, I'll play a little bit of this, and I don't really know how long the game is supposed to last. But I just kind of saw it. It was free. I was like, all right, I'll try it out. And I don't really think it takes up too much space. So also the screen is very vibrant. I'm not sure the exact resolution. I think it was somewhere around like 960 by like 7 something. Might have been, but either way, it's a really, really bright, vibrant screen. Great for watching movies on Netflix or if you purchase them. But yeah, that's enough of that. I'll do a little Unit 13 gameplay. I also have Plants vs. Zombies, which is way better than any other version. It's probably the best version yet. And Sunflowers, which was like a $4 little kind of game. It's a really interesting, weird game. Very simple and pretty good time killer. My Nation Racers and 3 AR games. I'm going to go into that maybe in another video. For right now, it does work well and it's pretty cool. But right now I think I'm just going to do a little Unit 13 gameplay and maybe show you the store to wrap things up because this video is getting very lengthy. I'm actually going to put my case on for this. Just made it a little easier, but you can see the case. It's really, I really recommend this. I'm definitely going to buy some sort of thing to hold the games and stuff because this is, I was having problems with this. Because I don't know if I really just stuck it in too far, but it got, the games got stuck, so it's a problem. But here we go. Of course, you can play while charging. It's not a problem. And also, one of the biggest features of the PS Vita, or one of my favorite features, is the fact that you can just hit this button at any time, and I can go to, let's say, the PlayStation Store, open this up, let it connect, and just browse for other things and start another download or something if I wanted to purchase a game or something like that. So that's really a really great feature of this. I do have, I'll kind of do a little overview at the end. I do have one complaint about the PlayStation Store, which is a really big complaint. But, you know, they organize things nicely. They have the cross-play games over here, your PSP games, your PS1s, your minis, demos, apps, media, and by genre. And also in the videos section, this is really cool. I got a few free episodes of things because they have free TV. So basically they let you download a TV episode. They have like random episodes of random shows, but just download the episode. They have a lot of Walking Dead. They have like 4 or 5 episodes on here. They have a bunch of the tester episodes, and some other things like that. But of course they have all the other things you can purchase, but that's really the store. I have one thing to say about that before we wrap things up. But here we go. I'll just go into a little Unit 13 gameplay. Right now I really do enjoy this game. So as you can see, you have a list of missions here. And let's say we want to do this. This is a direct action mission. So basically it's kind of just like a just run in direct action. So you have your different classes: Commando, Marksman, Infiltrator, Gunner, Pointman, Technician, and that is that. And you could tap right here to change up the weapons that you unlock at different levels. So that is that. And of course there's other attachments you could use and things like that. So go in here and we'll just do a little bit of quick gameplay. Just to kind of give you a little demo of how things look. This is obviously not the best game graphics wise. So obviously the PS Vita can handle much more than this. I would say maybe Uncharted has the best graphics out right now. Maybe, I don't really know. I am getting, my birthday is like this weekend, so I will be getting a bunch of more PS Vita games. I'll probably be getting Rayman Origins, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, what I'll try to do. Go this way so you can see what's going on. But Rayman Origins, I'm really looking forward to. Reflection. What else? Uncharted, Mortal Kombat, things like that. So as you can see, they really did a great job with the controls in this, and I hope all the shooters, or at least some of the shooters, take after the control scheme that they used on this game, because I really think they did a good job. Even though this is third person, you could take cover, things like that. But there's also stealth missions, which are pretty difficult, in my opinion. I guess I'll just do like one more thing, or purposely die to wrap this up. I'll just die on purpose here. Let them kill me. Oh wow. But as you can see, they really did a good job with this. If they made some online, if they added an online multiplayer, that would be great. There's a kind of like an online co-op mode for the missions, but if they did like a straight up multiplayer, I think that would be really good. But that's some Unit 13 gameplay, just to kind of show you a little bit. And that's really going to wrap up this. My main complaints, or my only complaints with the system right now, oh yeah, battery life. That's one more thing I have to mention. Battery life is pretty good. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. You'll get about, on a single charge, maybe 4 to 5 hours, I would say. If you really try to conserve battery, turn on flight mode, or turn off all your Bluetooth network settings, things like that, lower the brightness all the way, you could probably get a little more than 5, but I would say around 5, of kind of, if you did like just straight up gameplay. So it's not bad. But my major complaint, other than the fact that the back touchpad is a little, they should have gave you a little more finger room. My major complaint is in the PSN store, and this really kind of goes for, I'm almost positive it's the same way in all the other, whatchamacallit, everywhere, the same thing for like the PS3 store. So let's take a game like Little Deviants, for example. In GameStop, you could purchase this game for about $20. If you got it used, maybe $15 or $17 or somewhere around there. So, but in the PSN store, if you could read that, you probably can't. It's $27. So you're paying about $7 extra, depending on like if you buy it used and things like that. But about $7 extra, and you're not even getting packaging, a game cartridge, the box, or any other manuals or papers that it includes. And you're paying $7 extra. So you're basically losing items. And it does also take up space in your memory card, and the memory cards are really, really pretty overpriced in my opinion. They really would have been way, way better off just putting in like an SD card slot, which are, you know, so cheap now. You can get SD cards, you know, half the price of a proprietary PS Vita card. So that's really my major complaint, is that the games are way, way, way more expensive in the PSN store than they would be if you bought them GameStop, or if you bought them on Amazon. It would be a really big difference, because Amazon's always cheaper than GameStop and stuff like that. But also, Mortal Kombat, it's $10 more expensive in here. I think Resistance was like $7 more. Most of them were about $7 more expensive in here. So that really, you know, pissed me off. I just kind of found it, you don't need to pay for distribution, packaging, manufacturing. You just put the game out there. Touch My Katamari is like $5 more. I think Virtua Tennis was the same price. There's a small amount that are the same. Unit 13, 36. I think it's 30 in stores. 6 more. I think there's actually some add-on. No, there's not. Never mind. I was gonna say, get myself some add-on content, but that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. Those are my really only complaints with the system. It's an excellent, excellent buy. I highly recommend it, even though it's a little pricey, $250 for the Wi-Fi, and $300 for the 3G Wi-Fi model. But overall, this is a really long video, but it's definitely worth it. The library is not the greatest as right now, or it's good, but it's not a very large library of games that they have out for the system. But it's really, I feel like it could easily be, you know, a fantastic system. It's really just, it's great, honestly. I love the thing to death. You can listen to music. I just love how you can easily switch between all your different things. You don't need to close out of the game, go switch to the music, or on the PSP, I don't even think you could listen to music and play a game at the same time. So they did a great job with it, in my opinion. I think if they maybe lowered the price a little bit, if they could fix the problem with the PSN store games being more expensive, and make sure they put out some great titles. They could easily have a great Great system. I know Ratchet and Clank should be coming out. Black Ops is coming out, which probably won't be the greatest. People are complaining about it already. There's the phone. So I'm going to go, guys. Thanks for watching. I know this is a long video, and I'll see you guys next time with some more PS Vita stuff, maybe. And bye for now.